Hey everyone, it is time for a weekly tarot forecast. Jumping right into things, we are going to start off with the card that represents something that is exiting us in this week. All right, we are saying goodbye to the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is saying it's time to let go. It's time to move on. Any type of mental confinement or anxiety or fear that has just been holding us back, it's time to be free. It's time to stop looking at things and fearing the truth and reality around you. It's really time to wake up. It's time to no more excuses. It's very much a time for reality. Whether you needed to seclude for the benefit of your health or because you were just too scared to face things that are going on around you, that ride has now subsided, and it is time to get off the bus and welcome yourself back into reality. I think that the Eight of Swords can be one of the most paralyzing cards for us because it's a card that really capitalizes on us being our worst enemy. So we are saying goodbye again to the Eight of Swords, any type of confinement, any type of fears and anxieties that are just holding you back. It is time to relinquish the control and be the one who is steering the ship. All right, the next card that I am going to pull will represent something that we are welcoming in this week. All right, Wheel of Fortune. It is time to give into karma and submit. It is time to let the power of the universe take over, and it is time to submit. When the Wheel of Fortune is at play, the things that we need to do are pay attention to our surroundings, pay attention to the way that the world is shifting around us, things that we are probably holding on to for dear life that we do not want to let go of. We'll probably see some type of movement or some type of change. Be ready to welcome things in that you were not expecting. Be ready to have to say goodbye to things. Wheel of Fortune is a wonderful opportunity for a clean slate. And we don't often get a full clean slate without any negative connotations. So you get to keep the strength that you've built up thus far and now subject yourself to newer experiences, more opportunities for insight and prosperity. But it all starts with giving in and letting what karma and the universe have in store for you to be the one in the front seat driving. All right, the next card is going to represent a block that we have coming up. All right, Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups is all about emotional abundance. And again, I think starting off this with that Eight of Swords and us being fearful of reality and sticking to things that hold us back because sometimes it's easier. now that we are experiencing the world and everything going on around us at such a raw and truthful volume, Ace of Cups as a block is absolutely making sense to me. It's just all about you being fresh and raw, and the world is going to feel very prickly around you. That is to be very well expected out of this. The Ace of Cups wants you to have a fresh start in emotional maturity and wants you to find peace. But that is going to come with having to experience. And I think that's why a lot of us allow, again, aspects and things to patterns to happen that make us go back to that Eight of Swords. So yeah, this as an emotional block is going to be a huge one for us, and remembering that, like, really a lot of people right now are kind of going through a very similar predicament. A lot of people are now seeking to face truth in its purest form. And I'll tell you something, like, finding truth in its most purest form, the clarity that comes from that is so important, and it is unlike anything else. So while this is a block, I do want you to really embrace this block and really make amends with this block. So again, our big giant block for the week is the Ace of Cups. Everything is going to feel hella emotional. We also have Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde going on right now. So while we are spending a lot of time up here trying to irrationalize thought, we are also, like, really over internalizing and not paying attention to the emotions that are going on the inside. The two of them working in tandem is a huge enemy for us. So just give in. It's fine to be emotionally vulnerable. It's fine to try and understand things with new perspectives. Again, Ace of Cups. Alright, and the card that I am going to pull for us last will represent a power, something that we can utilize, a means to be a tool for this next week. Alright, Three of Pentacles. Ask for help. It's as simple as that. Three of Pentacles is all about your resources and what you have in front of you, who you have in front of you. The job is not going to get done on your own. Whether or not you are someone who needs to complete the task on your own for ego or for clarity or for whatever it may be, or if you're someone who does need that extra hand from someone, just ask. You can complete it on your own once you get a little bit of the support and resources that you are in need of, but just ask. Three of Pentacles is all about getting in where you fit in. It is all about a meeting of minds coming together through our experiences. There's probably something you have gone through that I have not, that I could really use the insight or perspective on, and vice versa. There are probably things that I have gone through that you could use the insight and help on. So this is really how we get together and heal. This is how we overcome that stupid Ace of Cups and all of that insane emotional abundance. We get through it together. We get through it by talking. We get through it by crying together. So please do not hesitate to find a myriad ways of support groups or networks. If you are someone who has trouble asking your friends, like, there are tons of groups where you can keep your identity, secret. But again, please do not hesitate in asking for help. Alright, that is all we have for this week. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.